Good morning, my beauties. Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go. JDM, there he is. User, what's up, baby? Let's go. We got the cheering crab. Oh, the crabbity crab. Let's go. Hammer, what's up? Hammer is now the title gifter of the roses. Hammer! Mr. Charles with the cheering crab. Thank you, my man. Mr. Charles, Midwest, how are you? User, hello. Hello, my amazing people. Today's what, Thursday already? Just pouring my seltzer. Today is Thursday already. Holy moly! Who threw that galaxy? Who threw that thing? Rango! Yo! Rango Marquez! Jade, hello! Thank you, Wrangle. Appreciate you, my brother. Good morning, Shelly Stringer. My Shelly. And Anki Visions. Hello. Good morning to you all. Don't forget your heart me's. Gotta get them heart me's. Dad bod. My dad bod. Let me move this up a little bit. Hold on. Let me see so you can see the... Good morning, Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave, thank you for the $1.99. DW, Javier, Adrian Ward, Mr. Dave, and Adorable Dad. I got to tell you something in a second. Hold on. Good morning, my beauties. No, I liked it better the other way. Good morning, Stephen Gratitude. Hello, Rames, John McGarvey. So, Mr. Dave and Adorable, we took the moderation off of you guys. We're testing something. Google has this new thing now with keywords, so we're going to say. But please do everything else you're doing, okay? Now you won't have to worry about blocking. You can enjoy. Good morning, good morning. Yes, let's go. Let's go. We got 2 out of 14 crabs. 2 out of 14. We got a lot more crabs to go, my beautiful viewers. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Neutron, hello, Neutron. Wrangle! Let's go, let's go. We're at 8.8 thousand. And if we have to bring it back, I'll just add it back to you guys. Jessica Pylock! Yes, it is! Yo! Let's go, Powder! Suzette, thank you. Rasmin World. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. My name is Voss. We are on here every day, Monday through Sunday. If this is your first time, you're in for quite the experience. Hit that follow button and come join the community. Right now, we are in a narrow state on the SPY. We are in position 1 on the SPY. Okay, the SPY looks pretty good right now, my beauties. Miss Market looks pretty good. As we come up the board here, we're going to put in our major support and resistance levels. These are the white lines that you are going to see appear on the screen, okay? So make sure you write those numbers down. Right now, we are narrow. We are in position 1, and we have room up to 698. Miss Market wants to get to that $700 mark, okay? So be careful. Don't let it abandon your A-plus setups and do what you do. Remember, real traders, they have a plan. Gamblers just wing it. They have no idea what they're doing. 698 will be your first stop to the upside. Coming back through the whip zone. Under 694.68, you'll have room down to 688 this morning on Miss Market. All right? Nice ranges here. Nice channels to trade into. Junior, back from the dead. Hello. I'm glad you're back from the dead. Donnie Ashes. Hello. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Khalil. Good to see you. Mr. Dave. Adorable Mr. Dave. Thank you for the cheering crabs. I appreciate that. Shelly Stringer. Said Method. He is. Tesla. Look at those levels. Woof. Right up. Bing. 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 Whoever drew those levels must know what they're doing. You know who did that? We are in a narrow state on Tesla. We are in position 2 on Tesla. Now that the Fed's over, today's going to be a doozy. Today's going to be a doozy. Let's put in our major support and resist. Oh, you're going to have some runners today, boy. You're going to have some runners today. All right, what we got here on Tesla? Narrow position 2. You got room up to 453. That's your first stop. 453 and then 450, 750. That's to the upside. Now, when we say runners, that means it could be to the downside also. Under 430, we prefer them to the downside. You have room down to 417. Yes. Good morning, Tim. JJ. Jay Dobbins, there he is, the adorable one. Mr. Dave, Simret, hello. Make sure we hit those thumbs up over there on the tubes. Make sure we're tapping that screen, okay? You got it, Yorkie. You got it, my brother. Hello, Jules. How are you, beautiful? TSLL, you're going to follow the same thing. You are going to follow the same thing. Here on TSLL, if you want a cheaper version of Tesla, you can head over to TSLL. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. You're narrow. You are in position 2. Okay. And we got our 5-minute boom. Let me mark these out for you. Boom. There you go. Whammo. You got room up to, boom, 1934 on TSLL. 1934 up. Under the whip zone of $17, you have room down to $16. Amazon call out yesterday was spot on. Yeah, they're not call outs, they're just levels. But yes, I've been doing this 21 years, folks. So my levels are pretty much on the money. And I want to get you to where your levels are on the money. You have to know how to do this. And that's what we do in our VIP. We teach you how to do this. We teach you how to trade in the VIP. We are narrow on Amazon. Oh, baby, it is a narrow state party in the markets this morning. Let's go. Let's put them in. Woo! All right, here we go on Amazon. We are narrow position 2. You got room down to 237. 237. Hello, Kevin. Then 235 on Amazon to the downside. As we're coming back up above 244, you got to get over that whole number, my traders. You have room up to 248. One thing we never want to do is go long into a whole number. It won't work. You're going to get a pullback. You're going to get scared. You're going to stop out, okay? Get over that whole number, retest it, and then you have room up to 248 this morning. PLTR for the hammer of Kelsey. Let's see what we got on PLTR. Boom. We are in a neutral state. Yes, it is. We are in the whip zone on PLTR. Let's see what we got going on here on this mother. Woo, that was an easy one. All right, PLTR, neutral. You are in the whip zone under 157. You have room down to 148. Under 157, you have room down to 148. Under 157, that's the whole number. That's why I keep saying it. Back over 160.63, you have room up to 164.50 and 167. See, remember something, traders. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, we know that's the form of insanity. It will not work in the market, okay? And those of you that don't journal, and I'm not just talking about journaling your numbers. You have to get a sheet of paper out and journal your thoughts as you are trading. Why did you trade into that whole number again? Why did you try to trade into that MA again on a higher time frame? Write down why you tried to do it. What were you thinking? Go back and look at it, and you're going to see your thinking wasn't correct. We are in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone on them Qs. But a lot of people are afraid to journal their thoughts because they don't want to know what they're thinking when they're rational. They're afraid to see. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone. Yes, it is. Above 634.50. You have room up to 637. 637 this morning here on the Qs to the upside. Under 632.50, you have room down to 631 on the Qs. And then 623 with a retest on the Qs. Big Joe, what's up, baby? How we doing, my Big Joe? Meta. So far, those keywords are working like a gem over there on the tubes. All right, here we go on Meta. Meta to the moon. We are in a narrow state on Meta. Where are we? Whoa, we're way up there at position 3. Are we going to the moon on Meta, everybody? Are we going to the moon? What do you guys think? Put it in the chat. Is it a moon shot? Are we going to Das Moon here on Meta? This is your gap up. You are way up there in position 3. Way up there in position 3. What are you not doing this morning? Going long. Everyone's like, what? This was my get-rich-quick scheme. Meta's gapping up. I'm going to go long. No, you're not. 736, major resistance. And 743, major resistance up here. Why would you go long into there? That's the box. You know what this box is right here, everybody? This is the I hungry box. I eat your trades. Right here. I hungry. I hungry. Come to Baba. Right there. Your long's going to get eaten up. All right? So we don't want to go long into that hungry little thing right there. This is your 50% retracement level right here at 707. I'm going to mark this out. 707 is your 50% retracement level. If you stay above this level, you can look for longs with proper setups, proper events, proper state, and proper position. Got it? Under 707, you're coming back through the wickets. 673. That will be your first stop to the downside. Oracle to the moon. Let's go. All right, what do we look at that? Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Look at those levels. Yes, it is. All right, let's see what we got. Do we love this game, folks? Don't I make it fun for you? All right, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 on Oracle. That's right. We are in position dose on Oracle. We got to watch this pivot right here. You got to watch that little sucker. All right, let's move this back. What do we got? Bam, bam. There we go. All right, here we go. Oracle. Neutral. See the neutral state? You are in position deuce. Number 2 to the downside. 170.61, we have a little bit of support here, but 169 is your big level of support here. Mark that down on Oracle, okay? Coming back up to the upside above 175.33, we have room up to 177 and 179. We got 3 more crabs. Let's go. We were almost there. We were almost there. Let's go, my beauties. Sue Felicia, the burritos. There he is. My burrito. Look at this guy. I love this guy. Thank you, my burrito. Thank you, Jules. My beautiful Jules swims. Woke up very thirsty today. K. Braden. Striker. Thank you. Thank you, my beautiful K. Braden. Zen Method. Yo, Michelle, my belle. Thank you so much. I think Christmas is over, no? Christmas is over, right? AMD coming up. Are we tapping over there, Kelsey Hammer? What are we doing over there? All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on AMD. We don't get much more narrow than that. We are in position 1 here on AMD. How many of you trade AMD? Is AMD on your charts, everybody? Yes? Good. We're in position 1 on AMD. Now, I'm going to show you guys something here in a second, okay, that you need to see. You got to pay attention to detail. In our VIP, I run a tough ship in there, a tight ship as well. We have to pay attention to detail. Everything we do in our VIP, I make you pay attention to detail, correct? And there's a reason why. Folks, listen to me. To the downside on AMD, we have a 20 right here. You see it at 250, 220? That is a 20 on a higher time frame. That little guy just sticking out right there can destroy your trade. So what we want is we want to get under 252 whole number. Get under the whole number, get under that 20. Now it becomes resistance to the upside. You also will have room down to now to 249, okay? But we don't want to short into support. Do not short into support. You won't go anywhere. You have room to the upside to 257. If you want to find out what stocks or symbols or whatever is on watch today, you have to be in that VIP. How do you get in? How do we get in? You are going to head over to the VossTrading.com. Boom. That is how you get into the beautiful VIP family, okay? You can also see the LINK, which is in my YouTube and TikTok bios. Thank you, Mike S. Adorable Dad. UNH. Let's see what we got. Rulers. Queen Bee. All right, we are in a narrow state on UNH. We are in a position 1. Position 1 on UNH, but we got that 5-minute granddaddy right here. You know what the 5-minute granddaddy's doing right here? Let me show you. This is the granddaddy. He's fishing. This is his fishing pole. Woo! You see the granddaddy? He's fishing with that 200. He's waiting for you. You are his bait. And he is saying, come to Papa. Who sees that 200 right there? We fishing. The fishing pole. See that bad boy? Watch out for that granddaddy right there. You don't want to become his bait right here. Woo! Woo! Look at that thing. No, no, no. We do not want to meet the granddaddy. He's trying to catch you. All right, let's see what we got here. UNH to the moon. You got room up to 302. That is where the fishing pole is, right here, 302. Get over it. Retest it. Then you got room up to 331. Let's go, my beauties. 331. Yes, it is. Back under 291.90. We got room down to 280. Let's go, my beauties. 280. You can't hear the music? What happened to the music? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. There was no music? We get more viewers without the music. we get more viewers. All right, hold on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There you go. You are so good, I completely forgot about the music. Thank you, Matt Dixon. Thank you. All right, Robin Hood. I'll shut it off. I don't need it. You want the music or no music? Put it in the chat. Music, thumbs up. No music, thumbs down. Well, no, that's too hard to find. Let's redo that. Music, yes. Music, no. Put it in the chat. Let's go. Robin Hood. If you want music, put yes. If you don't want music, put no. All right, everybody wants music. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Back over 104.37. You have room up to 106 and 107 here on Robinhood. Back under 103. We got room down on 102 here on Robinhood. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What else are we looking at? Coin. We're almost done with those roses. Let's finish off those beauties. Give somebody a rose today. Right now, we are in a narrow state on coin. Oh, watch out for coin. Woo. All right, let's see what we got. All right, coin, we are narrow. We are in the whip zone above 210.50. 210.50 is your golden goose. You got room up to 221. 221. Mark that down on coin. Under 206.91, you got room down on 197.50. That is your major level of support. But there's one thing I need you to watch out for to the downside. Do you know what it is? Who knows what it is? The burritos! Striker! Yes, it is! Thank you, my beauties. What are we looking for on coin? Here at 197, but what else you have to look out for? I want to make sure you guys know how to do this stuff, man. I need to make sure you know how to do this. There you go, Christy. VIPer. Of course she knows. Thank you, my Christy. The $200 mark. Why? Why do we have to watch that $200 mark? Whole number. Major whole number. Double zeros on that bad boy. All right. We got 3 fireworks on the board. Tesla we did. We'll come back to it. What else are we looking at, my beauties? Apple. You go try to trade into 200. Go trade into the $200 level. Let me know what happens. Z Method! Yes, it is. With the firework. Narrow on Apple. We are narrow on Apple. All right, let's see what we got. All right, here we go. Narrow position 2. The deuce is loose. You got room up to 263. 263 here on Apple. Under 255.68. You have room down to 252.50 and then 252 whole number. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Apple earnings today. Tom, nobody cares, baby. We do not care about earnings. The news, the news, the news. The more you trade the news, put it in the chat. The more you trade the news, the more you lose. Thank you, Zen Photography. Thank you so much. Google. Amateurs. Oh my God, dude, watch out for the earnings. The earnings are coming out today, Voss. Oh my God, the earnings on Apple. Oh my God. We are in a neutral state on Google. We are in position 2 to the upside on a Google in a neutral state. Google, we are neutral. We are way up there in position 2. Would I go long on this? Nope. Back under 341.30 with a retest. You're coming back down to 338. Watch your 50% retracement level here of 339. You'll thank me later. AVGO. AVGO. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are neutral on AVGO. You are in position 1 to the downside. Also got a flat 200 here. So watch that. Watch for a move up, rejection, and whammo! Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got on AVGO. We got two 200s there. All right. Here we go on AVGO. You got room down to 328 on this short here, but you got to be quick, all right? If you try to get into a short, whoop, down here, you are in trouble. If you're late to the party, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to have major rejection back off. If you get lucky, you have room down to 326.50. But what is the problem here, my traders? This is where we currently are. See, your channels are too small. You're too small. And if you're using your free brokers like your Webull, Thinkorswim, you'll never be able to get in and out fast enough to be before the rejection off of the support. You'll never be able to do it. So you're going to wind up losing. Back over 334. Above 334, you have room up to 340. Hello, Carl. How are you, Carl? Microsoft, we got 2 more fireworks. We got to have a firework party. Let's go. Microsoft. Oh, my God. Microsoft had earnings last night, Voss. Microsoft had earnings last night, Voss. Microsoft had earnings last night, Voss. Well, let's see if they were good or bad. 448. Holy moly. 448. Woo! Look at that. Woo! We are all the way down there. Look at that thing. Position 3. Are we bleeding out on Microsoft? Are we bleeding out? No. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? The news, the news, the news. The more you trade the news, the more you lose. An event. No, we're not looking for an event. Support. You got to get support before you look for an event, you silly goose. All right, here we go. There's our support level right there. 439. Look at that. Whoa. So let me show you something on Microsoft. The last time we reached this level, whammo, you had a V-shaped reversal for Voss right there. See it? Woo. Wait a minute. You had a Voss reversal. Boom. You see that, sucker? We had a Voss reversal right there. What do you think will happen if you short into that level this time? 439. Major support, my beauties. Now you got to know your 50% level. 460 is staring right at you. See that? And that's how you trade. That is how it's done. Rachel! Thank you, my Rachel. What else are we looking at? What time frame? The 200 hour. OKLO. We only use the 200 time frame. All right, let's see what we got. Rev! Yes, it is. If you are here for the first time, hit that follow button, my beauties. We got a lot of good stuff every day that we go over in here. All right, OKLO. Right now, we are in a narrow state on OKLO. Oh, this thing wants to go. Oh, yeah, this thing wants to go, boy. What? 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 All right, here we go on OKLO. We are in a neutral state on OKLO. That should be up there. Above 95.41, you have room up to 101. 101, then 107 on OKLO. You are very tight on this, so just keep that in mind. You got to wait till you get narrow. Don't jump the gun on this. Under 90, you have room down to $75 and $71. Good day, mate. Hello, you, Andrew Schaefer. How are you, my brother? Andrew Schaefer. PLTR. That's what I like it. We are in a neutral state on PLTR, my beautiful traders. Under 157, we do not trade into 157 whole number. We don't short into that. We get under 157 whole number. You have to hold it on a retest, okay? Very important. Then you will have room down to 148. 148. Back over 161, we don't trade into 161 going this way. We get over 161, we retest it. Then you have room up to 164.50 and 167, my beauties. Meta, if you're here for the first time, hit that follow button, my beautiful traders and beautiful viewers. We are on every day. If you have never traded before in your life and you always thought about it, I'm the guy you want to go to. I'm the newbie guy that you want to go to. If you're a newbie, okay, you are going to head over to the VossTrading.com. That's where you go, or you just click the link in my tube or TikTok bio. All right, let's see what we got on Meta. Above 673, you got room up to 707, and under 666. Whoa, that's right, we're all the way up there. Hold on. This is your gap up. Bam! Okay, remember, what are we not doing on Meta? Let me move this down. What are we not doing on Meta? We are not going long into that box. What are we not doing on Meta, everybody? Put it in the chat. We are not going long. You need a pullback on this, okay? It just so happens, let me pull this up now. I'm going to show you a little something, something. This is your 50% retracement level. If you stay above 707, you can look for longs. Under 707, you're coming back through the wickets, all right? Try to go long into that. Let me know what happens. Baba, and then NQ. Try to go long on that. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on Baba. The state of Baba is narrow. We are in position 2 on Baba. Okay, let's see what we got. Right now, folks, what I'm doing is I'm putting in my major support and resistance levels. You have to know how to do this like the back of your hand. You have to know how to do it quickly, okay? You do not want to do this on your chart when you're trading. We teach you how to trade on multiple time frames at once, okay? We are narrow, position 2. You got room up to 181 and 183 here on Baba. Back under 175.31, under the whip zone. You have room down to 174 and 171 hold number on Baba. We got some more roses. Yes, Rev. Shoeless. There he is. How are you, Shoeless? Netflix. Ships are meant to fly. All right, we are in a narrow state this morning on Netflix. We are in position 1 on Netflix. Yo, baby. Watch out for that Netflix. Meant to fly. We're putting in our levels, my beauties. All right, my amazings. Here we go. Narrow, position 1. Don't get any better than this. You got room down to $82 to the downside. Back over 85.57. You have room up to 90.50. Look at those channels. Woo-wee! Woo-wee! Look at them channels. INTC for the beautiful Tracy. Nicki Minaj getting a little dirt. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 to the downside. Folks, you got to watch out for this sucker right here. What do we know about that? Put it in the chat. That is a rising 200. What does that mean? It means you're going to be at the open. Just for like 5-10 minutes, you're going to be choppy. We got to have this flatten out a little bit, okay? We're meant to fly. All right, INTC. Let's go. Position 1, narrow, 45.50 and 42.50 are your two levels to the downside for support. Back over 49.28. We got room, my beautiful Tracy, up to $55. Let's go, Aquari Ware. He wants to hear you got to come over to TikTok to hear the line, Aquari. Listen. There he is. Just say the word steak and the lion goes bananas. All right, here we go. Nvidia. We are in a narrow state on Nvidia. We are narrow on Nvidia. Touch the sky. All right, on the Vidaroonie, this is what we got. Narrow in the whip zone. Here we go. Above 192.14, you have room up to 193.50 and 196 this morning on Nvidia. Back under 190.81, you have room down to 189.50 and 186, my beautiful traders, my beautiful viewers. If you have never traded before in your life and it's something you always wanted to, but you were just scared because you thought you had to be this smart human. Nope. Right here, you see me? I'm not smart. I just learned how to do this properly, okay? And I will teach you how to do it as well. I messed up on selling my GMC stock. Well, that's not good, Penny, for the boatman. I hope you drive a boat better than you sell your stocks. Hey, Penny for the boatman, I hope you drive a boat better than you sell your stocks. What are we looking at here? SPY. I won't want to get on a boat with you, you know what I'm saying? All right, Miss Market, we are narrow, position 1. We got room up to 698. 698, Miss Market is narrow. All new highs fail, 70%. Ready? Woo-wee! 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 Under 694.68, you have room down to 688. Rachel T. Paul Miranda, Shelly Stringer, and Shoeless. Thank you so much for all those donations. I appreciate you guys. CRWV. CoreWeave. Think about doing a weave in my hair. What do you think? Think I should do a weave in my hair? All right, right now on CRWV, CoreWeave, we are in a narrow state. Yes, it is. We are in the whip zone on CoreWeave this morning. Let's see what we got. All right, CoreWeave, we are going to pull this back over 106.23. Coming out of that whip zone, you got room up to 114 here on CoreWeave. Okay, my beauties? Under 103.42, we have room down to $99. But what do you have to look out for to the downside? What do we have to look out for to the downside? Show me, tell me. Whoop, as we start coming down, whoop, whoop. What do we have to look out for? A perm weave. The $100 level right before the pivot. Bam! That's your 1 hour pivot. Look at that $100 right there. Okay? That thing is a doozy. It's a doozy. So watch that 100, okay? Walmart, you got it. All right, Walmart. Walmart, we are narrow. We are in position 1 on a Walmart this morning. All right, we got room down to 115.50 on Walmart. 115.50 will be your first stop, and then 115 whole number will be your next level of support here, originating away from home base. Back over 117. You got to get over that whole number. You have room up to 118. Above that with a retest, 119 on Walmart, okay? Let's go, my beauties. Hey, Mr. Dave and Adorable. You notice the chat on the tubes? You notice the difference? RDW. You got it. You got it, my brother. RDW. Let's see what we got. Folks, all I want to do is help you succeed at this. That's it. When I get my VIP traders that tell me and write things that are like, we've helped them tremendously, I sit and cry sometimes like a little sap. But that's okay. Men can cry because I am happy for all of you. That's why I'm doing this. Okay? RDW. We are in the whip zone. We are narrow above 1350. We have room up to 1460. And then watch that $15 mark to the upside, okay? Under the whip zone, if you have shorts available, under $13, get under it, retest it. You'll have room down to $12 on RDW, okay? What else are we looking at? IWW. Woo, woo. IWM. Let's go. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? See, I have all my meals planned out every day. What are you guys eating for dinner tonight? Tonight, I'm having a beautiful New York strip. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. We are in the whip zone here on IWM. What are we eating? Chicken nuggets. Ooh, they're good. Chicken parm. Yes, Medina. I love chicken parm. What else are we eating? I love food, man. What else are we eating? God darn it. We are in a narrow state. Thai food. Ooh, very nice. I like it. Steak, stew, white rice. Yes, it is. That sounds delicious. Above 264.31, you got room up to 265.50. On IWM, under 262.84, you got room down to 257 on IWM. Pizza night. I like that, Big Joe. I like me some pizza. My daughter puts ketchup on her pizza. Does anybody else's child, because I know no adult does that. Does anyone, beef and eggs? Very nice, Jerry, Colorado. I like you. Anyone else's child put ketchup on pizza? First time she did it, I was like, basically my wife said, this was my reaction. I'm sitting there about to eat a beautiful slice of pizza, and then all of a sudden I see ketchup going on it. And I went like this. You would have thought I saw a ghost. I go, what are you doing? I love it, Dada. I said, all right. Long as you enjoy it, honey pie, you know? Long as you enjoy it. But that was definitely something I pretty much never seen before. All right, Uber. Here we go. I actually tried it. It wasn't bad. I did try it, you know what I mean? All right, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Try it, folks. Try it. Under $79.73, you have room down to $78 here on Uber. Back over $80.39, you have room up to $81.83. Every time I see the word Uber, I think of my buddy. I called him up, and I said, Big Al, what are you doing? He goes, I'm driving. He goes, I'm on my way to the airport. I said, oh, that's right, you're going away. I said, but where are you going to leave your car? And he said to me, no, I'm driving the Uber. And I sat there and said to myself, what? What do you mean? I go, oh, you're in an Uber? No, yeah, I'm in an Uber, but I'm driving the car. I go, why? He goes, I didn't trust this guy driving the car. And he said he didn't know really where he was going. So I made him pull over and I drove the car. Can you imagine? That's my Big Al. He does things like that. He's insane. What else are we looking at? Carvana. Oh, imagine if, God forbid, something would have happened. Like that insurance would have not been happy. We are in an arrow state. We are in position 1 on Carvana. Let's go. This is the same guy, by the way. All right, this is the same guy. Love this guy to death. Hold on, let me do this first. Narrow stay, position 1. You got room up to 458 and 487 on Carvana. Back under 376.91, you have room down to 307 on Carvana. So his eyesight isn't really that good. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not that good. We were at the driving range, and he was hitting a golf ball for the first time, and he hit it. He swung the club. And I'm behind them, and he goes, I can't see it. Did that go far? It was still on the ground. He missed it. I But Big Al, it's still in front of you. You never hit the ball. We were laughing so hard. Oh, I love that guy to death, man. He is funny as hell, too. He goes, I didn't hit it. And he threw his club and he said, this game is not for me. I said, I totally agree. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside. Poor Big Al. One of the nicest humans you'll ever meet. He will do anything for you. If you need a shirt off his back, he's going to give it to you. All right, here we go. Silver, we are neutral. We are in position 2 to the upside, okay? Watch your hold numbers. 70% of all new highs fail, okay? Watch 110, a 111, 112. Currently, right now, the 50% retracement level in your neutral state will be 108. 108, you stay above it, you can look for longs. Under it, you're looking for shorts. Gold. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. We are in a neutral state on gold. You got pretty much the same thing here, okay? This is your 50% retracement level currently. It will be 502. 502 will be your 50%. You stay above that. You can look for longs. Under it, you're looking for shorts. Now, just because we give you this level, my traders, doesn't mean you're just taking shorts under 502. You need a setup. You need an event. You need your state and position to match. Life Wonders. Marcus, yes, it is. Adorable. Yulina. Willie. I love a name, Willie. I love Willie. Let's go, baby. Willie set you free. TSM. All right, I'm going to admit something to you all, but you can't hold it against me, okay? Tell me you promise. Tell me you promise what I'm about to tell you. We are in a neutral state, bullish neutral state. Then we're going to go over TSM because this is a learning experience one right here. Are we ready? I cried during the movie Free Willy. Okay? I cried during the movie Free Willy. I thought that was such a great movie. Anybody else? Did anyone else think Free Willy was a great movie? All right, I wasn't the only one, Myvin. Good. Woof. I feel better now. We got 2 money guns on the board. All right, folks, we are in a bullish neutral state. Look at your state. It is bullish. You are in a bearish position 2 to the downside. Under no circumstances are you shorting at the open. You must wait at least 5 to 10 movies. 5 to 10 movies. You must wait at least a minute of 5 to 10 minutes before you need this to be narrow in order to take the short, or you're going to get whipped around. Zen Method! Zen! What's up, Zay? Okay? Or you're just going to get whipped around. Let me put the rest of the levels in for you. There you go right there. So you got your 200 that's going to save you. But most people don't know that support is there. It makes me so sad. All right, here we go on TSM. Taiwan Semiconductor. This is a 200, okay? Once you are narrow, you will have room down to 335. Don't chase this. Don't chase this. At the open, if this comes to the downside, this is your support level back to the upside, okay? This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. Back over at 344, you have room up to 351 this morning on TSM. All right, my traders, we are almost at the end of January. I think tomorrow is the last day of January to trade. How many of you right now are green in the market for the month of January? How many of you are green? Put it in the chat. Very, 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 very good. Excellent. A lot of VIPers in here that are green. A lot of VIPers. I also see some non-VIPers who are green. Congratulations to you. I love it. How many of you are red for the month of January? And be honest, because we're here to help you. All right? You got to own it. You got to own it, though, okay? How many of you are red in the markets for the month of January? Clint? Okay, buddy. I hear you. Legacy? All right. Retro? Gotcha. Okay. A lot of reds, too. And that's okay. That is okay. You're new to trading. You're going to be red. All right? But listen to me. It doesn't have to be me. I don't care who you join, but you got to learn how to trade because it's going to dramatically help you. All right? I know pretty damn well I'm going to teach you how to trade the right way. Like, you're going to be mind blown. And you could ask the VIPers that are currently in here. They'll tell you. All right? Good job, John Wheat says, coming out of the red since I joined the VIP. We will help you. I promise you. If you give me everything you've got, I'm going to help you. Okay? Ford, Carlos. Ford, let's go. Fix or repair daily. Let's see what we got. That was a joke, everybody. It was just a joke. All right. We are in a narrow state on Ford. We are in the whip zone. Yes, it is on Ford. Let's see what we got. Well, we got a triple top right here. Let's move that up. All right, Ford. This is what we got, my man Carlos. Yes, it is. You got room up to $14. You got a triple top up there. $14, okay, and a hold number, so the party's over once you reach that. Under $13.79, you have room down to $13.73, $13.64, and $13.60. Microsoft, let's go. We are at how many taps? 128,000. Can I get everybody in here to tap to 200,000 together? Work as a team, okay? Microsoft. So what's interesting on Microsoft is we have this big move down, okay? 465 is your 50% retracement level, 465. If you stay under that, you're looking for shorts. Above 465, you are looking for longs, my beauties. Keep tapping. MU, sure. All right, what do we got on MU? To the moon. Now, let's see what we got here on MU. All right, we are in a neutral state on MU. Currently, we are in the whip zone on MU, okay? I need MU to come way back down, and I'll put it back on my list. But right now, no sirree, Bob. Not touching this thing with a 10-foot pole. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone currently on MU. Hold on. Above 439. Above 439, watch your whole numbers going up the board in a neutral state, okay? Under 431, you have room down to 415 on MU. Let's go, my beauties. Let's go. TSLL. TSLL. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 on TSLL. You have room up to 1950. 1950, okay? Back under 1714, watch the whole number, $17. You have room down to 1626 and then $16. There he is. Rev is preparing some Java. K. Braden, Rev, Carlos Espinoza. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you're here for the first time, traders or viewers, just hit that follow button. We are on every day for you. Thank you, Mr. McGarvey. Amazon. Amazon right now, we are narrow. Position 2. You got room down to 237 on Amazon. 237. Back over 244. You have room up to 248. Now, VIP traders, remember, you got to wait 5 minutes. Don't, just because you're narrow, don't chase. Can you control you? We're going to find out today. MSTR, you got it. Bottom is in the sky. I thought it was in the sky. I thought it was diamonds in the sky. Did she say sky? I don't think she did, right? We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside on MSTR, Mr. Let's see what we got. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Okay, here we go. MSTR. Back over 162. You got room up to 169 on MSTR. Currently, you are neutral in position. Your starting position, too. Excuse me. You have room down to 150. 150. Thank you, Ghost Edge. Told me I'm a great trader. Well, good trader. Thank you, Ghost Edge. I appreciate you. Yes, the VIP is open. Yes, it is. If you want to learn how to trade properly, it's up to you, folks. You can keep struggling, or you can come and learn how to do this, and you won't struggle anymore. You are going to head over to thevosstrading.com. That is where you are going to go. LINK is in the bios. Netflix. Yabba dabba doo. Let's see what we got. Netflix, we are narrow position 2. You got room down to $82. $82 here on Netflix. Back over $85.57. You have room up to $90.50. The Qs. Let's go get them Qs. Narrow. Back over 634.50. You have room up to 637. Back under 632.50. You have room down to 631. It's that easy. It's a 1, 2, 3 type thing. Here we go. El Chingon with the follow. Thank you, my Chingon. Yes. Vince Clipser, you are welcome, my friend. Roll call. Zen Method. Finish off those roses, my beauties. Those are the last roses of the day. Zen, Rachel, Pop Up. Let's go. User, JDM. We have someone with the name whom? Hammer. Midwest, Charles, Jade, Wrangle, Dadbod, Adorable, a KK, The Believer. Shelley Stringer, Powder, Zen Method, Jessica Pylock, Rasman, Suzette, Adorable, Mr. Dave, The Burritos will set you free, Jules, Striker, Molly. Who's that? Marcus, Shoeless, Wrangle, thank you so much. As we go down the list, Mike S., let's go. Mike S. is in the hizzle today. Who else we got? Sue Felicia, Jules, K. Braden, Striker, Michelle, Mike S., Suzette, Joe Trevelyan, Sierra, Stevie B. Yes, it is. Striker again. Jade, thank you so much. Rev, Mr. Charles, Paulo, Eric, Sierra, Rachel T., Pop-Up, Carrie Hensley, Carlos. Thank you, everybody. Pop-Up, Myvin. Woo! That's exhausting. For all life wonders, Paul Miranda, Rachel T. Thank you for all those amazing donations today. I love you guys, man. I do. I really do. Make the world a better place. Give somebody a hug today, okay? You never know what somebody's going through. Be nice to people, okay? It's very simple. VIP, we'll see you in the chat here in 1 minute. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. The VIP is open. That is where we are going to help you trade. Okay, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to give you the tools on how to do this properly. Okay, and then we're going to hopefully change your family's life. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk. Trading is risky. We are at 161,000 taps. Let's go. I love you guys. Be careful out there. Trading is risky. Let's go. Woo-wee. Thank you, Herb. I appreciate you, Herb. I appreciate you, my Herb. To the moon.